It's tough being Ajinkya Rahane. For years, he was one of India's mainstays in their test batting middle order. He scored truckloads of runs, those hundreds and fifties, but then there came a time he went through multiple lean patches, and as a result of that, he was dropped from the test team. He went back to Ranji domestic cricket, scored a lot of runs, and did make a comeback for the World Test Championship final of 2023. One of India's leading run scorers in that match, did get another chance in the series against West Indies that took place shortly after the World Test Championship final, but did not really do well there. And as a result of that, he was dropped from the test team. Now, from that time, he hasn't really been able to feature for India across any formats, but now his performances in the domestic circuit have been mind-boggling, to say the least. He's done well in the ongoing Ranji Trophy, has even led his troops very well, and was also one of the highest run scorers in the Syed Mushtaq Ali T20 tournament, scoring at a strike rate in excess of over 160 odd, and is also in line to become KKR's next captain from IPL 2025. So from this perspective, Ajinkya Rahane is eyeing a comeback to Indian colours, and this time he hasn't just chosen the performances, he also wants to speak up about his shows. Now, Ajinkya Rahane is obviously eyeing a comeback to the Indian team, and that's what he has said, that I do need to speak up about my hard work now. I don't have a PR team, only PR is cricket. I realize the importance of staying in the news now. And if we take a look at the most important keywords here, I don't have a PR team, my only PR is cricket, but I realize the importance of staying in the news. So maybe it's not just about staying in the news, it's in a way sending a message to the selectors that, boss, I may be 36 years old, but I'm putting in those hard yards, I'm getting those big runs in domestic cricket, I'm even leading the side well, so maybe there is a chance for me to make a comeback irrespective of the age that I am in. And that's what even a certain Rohit Sharma has also said, that age is no bar of making a comeback to the Indian team across any formats, and that's what Ajinkya Rahane is doing. His performances across all three formats in domestic circuit are turning out to be great, and there may be a chance that selectors might want to look at him for the England tour, knowing that India's middle order did struggle a lot in the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Now, Ajinkya Rahane went on to add, he said that nobody told me that going ahead certain things will be needed. Don't want people to think that I'm out of the circle. I must speak up now. And maybe it's the case of not letting his bat just do the talking. He himself wants to do the talking now by sending a message out that yes, he is ready to make a comeback to the Indian team, and maybe, just maybe, trying to read in between the lines. And you can let us know about your thing in the comment section, that maybe he's also trying to take a dig at some of the other players whose PR game is probably very strong. They may or may not, be getting those big runs across any of the formats, but then their PR game is probably keeping them in the Indian test team or any of the other formats too. So that, just from that perspective, Ajinkya Rahane not just wants to let his bat do the talking, but also make sure that he has those regular conversations in the media too, so that there is a message being sent out to the selectors that he is ready to make his return to the test team. And last but not the least, Ajinkya Rahane has also spoken about his axing from the Indian team. He said that it was tough watching the Border Gavaskar Trophy sitting at home. I feel I can still serve the Indian team. Lot of cricket is left in me. And obviously he is on the wrong side of the 30s here, but then his performances haven't really taken a dip. He scored over 400 runs in the Ranji Trophy, did well in the Syed Mushtaq Ali T20 tournament too. And with the way the Indian team is shaping up, specifically in red ball cricket, they might just need Ajinkya Rahane's experience for some of the important series that are being lined up shortly after the conclusion of the 2025 Indian Premier League. Now, Ajinkya Rahane has made it clear that he wants to make a comeback, and obviously there are a couple of places that would be up for grabs for the England tour. There's still question marks over Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli's future. Same can probably be said about a certain KL Rahul. So obviously there would be 2 or 3 places that would be up for grabs, assuming selectors want to move forward. Now, whether they go in with all those youngsters for the England tour, well, that's also one of the decisions they'll have to make. But then they would require some experience, and knowing in case of Ajinkya Ajinkya Rahane, well, he has been one of India's best batters in England conditions in the last decade or so. He's done well in a couple of tours and selectors might just want him. So what do you think about Ajinkya Rahane's latest comments on his PR, that is only PR is cricket? He does not really have a PR team. And do you think that Ajinkya Rahane can make a comeback to the Indian Test team? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Sankalp, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.